Hello everyone, it's Jenny. I am going to play, well, screen says it all. It says, you are playing the Stanley Parable. Of course, I tried the mod, the Half-Life 2 mod. For some reason, I can't get that playing anymore. I was really hoping to actually record that one as well, so that's disappointing. So, the next best thing, the game. Woo. Yeah. Alrighty, let us begin the game. End is never the end, is never the end, is... okay. This is definitely a different type of, loading screen. Fuck. It's not something I'm used to necessarily, but it's gonna be interesting, and I'm probably gonna get lost a lot. I don't know too much about this game. I saw it on Steam. I watched the videos. You get lost pretty easily, and probably will want to rage quit at some point or another, which is actually very annoying. But since it says that you can do just about anything in the game, I was like, what the hell. So, yeah. Why is this taking so long to load? I mean, seriously. It's like watching a snail. I've never done that. Jumps up a bit. The other game that I'm going to be working on a bit will be Alice Madness Returns. I've been dying to play that, figuratively speaking, because of course I don't want to die. But I've been wanting to play that one for a long time, so as soon as I heard it was announced, because it looked completely and utterly cool. So I'm gonna try and get a little bit of gameplay on that soon too. Currently building up a bit more on the video so that I can convert and upload within the next, I'd say week. I've been so busy that I'm very glad that I have a video backup. That's actually easiest for me. I have a whole bunch of videos. I convert them. And if I'm too busy to upload right away, I have them sprawled out, so to speak, on my computer. So, if I don't get everything out when I say, well, yeah.
This is the story of a man named Stanley. Stanley worked for a company in a big building where he was employee number 427. Employee number 427's job was simple. He sat at his desk in room 427 and he pushed buttons on a keyboard. Orders came to him through a monitor on his desk, telling him what buttons to push, how long to push them, and in what order. This is what employee 427 did every day of every month of every year. And although others might have considered it soul-winning, Stanley relished every moment that the orders came in, as though he had been made exactly for this job. And Stanley was happy.
Oh, wow.
And then one day, something very peculiar happened. Something that would forever change Stanley. Something he would never quite forget.
Huh?
He had been at his desk for nearly an hour when he realized that not one single order had arrived on the monitor for him to follow. No one had showed up to give him instructions, call a meeting, or even say hi. Never in all his years at the company had this happened. This complete isolation. Something was very clearly wrong. Shocked, frozen solid, Stanley found himself unable to move for the longest time. But as he came to his wits and regained his senses, he got up from his desk and stepped out of his office.
Okay, I noticed a little bug part of that, so I'm glad that the subtitles were up. That's one of the reasons why I like to use subtitles for these type of games or mods. It makes it a lot easier in case a glitch or something happens. Wow. I do like how they've upgraded and updated this, because in the original mod, even though this is the game, the fact of the matter is, you know.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
I hate the narrator. I hate the narrator. I don't care how you pronounce it either. Eh. Okay, that was weird. Okay, just a little laggy. Where am I going? Oh god. Eh. Am I already lost? Because I have no idea where I'm going.
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left. ...
Okay, this is very similar to the original mod. I'm like, oh dear god. I already hate the narrator. Woo! The hell, the hell, the hell.
Yet there was not a single person here either. Feeling a wave of disbelief, Stanley decided to go up to his boss's office, hoping he might find an answer there.
Who's that? Where in the hell is that coming? Oh. Who the hell is operating that? If no one's in the building, what the hell? I mean, seriously. Room crossing. Okay.
Coming to a staircase, Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's office.
Okay. Oh, that is just awesome. I want that wallpaper. Let's see, which way is it? Executive bathroom.
Stepping into his manager's office, Stanley was once again stunned to discover not an indication of any human life. Shocked, unraveled, Stanley wondered in disbelief who orchestrated this, what dark secret was being held from him. What he could not have known was that the keypad behind the boss's desk guarded the terrible truth that his boss had been keeping from him. And so the boss had assigned it an extra secret PIN number, 2845. But of course, Stanley couldn't possibly have known this. Yet incredibly, by simply pushing random buttons on the keypad, Stanley happened to input the correct code by sheer luck. Amazing. He stepped into the newly opened passageway.
Oh my god, this is just killing me. It's so funny. Oh my dear god. What the fuck? What the fuck? Whoa.
Descending deeper into the building, Stanley realized he felt a bit peculiar. It was a stirring of emotion in his chest, as though he felt more free to think for himself, to question the nature of his job. Why did he feel this now, when for years it had never occurred to him? This question would not go unanswered for long.
Okay, this is just great.
Stanley walked straight ahead through the large door that read Mind Control Facility.
Okay, I'm creeped out.
The lights rose on an enormous room packed with television screens. What horrible secret did this place hold? Stanley thought to himself. Did he have the strength to find out?
Okay.
Now the monitors jumped to life, their true nature revealed. Each bore the number of an employee in the building, Stanley's co-workers. The lives of so many individuals reduced to images on a screen, and Stanley, one of them, eternally monitored in this place where freedom meant nothing.
Whoa. Okay, that is just fucking creepy. But I do like how they upgraded this. I mean, look. Look at that shit. Fired. 427, 427, 427. Damn it! Put it back on there. There it is, 427. See that pop back on there. Huh.
This mind control facility, it was too horrible to believe. It couldn't be true. Had Stanley really been under someone's control all this time? Was this the only reason he was happy with his boring job? That his emotions had been manipulated to accept it blindly?
Like,
No. He
whoa,
refused to believe it. He couldn't accept it. His own life in someone else's control? Never. It was unthinkable. Wasn't it? Was it even possible? Had he truly spent his entire life utterly blind to the world? But here was the proof. The heart of the operation. Controls labeled with emotions. Happy, or sad, or content. Walking, eating, working. All of it monitored and commanded from this very place. And as the cold reality of his past began to sink in, Stanley decided that this machinery would never again exert its terrible power over another human life. For he would dismantle the controls once and for all.
Yeah, about that. I have no idea how to stop it. What?
And when at last he found the source of the room's power, he knew it was his duty, his obligation, to put an end to this horrible place and to everything it stood for.
Vegito. What the fuck? What the fuck, what the fuck, what the fuck? What the fuck did I do? Huh?
Blackness and a rising chill of uncertainty. Was it over? Yes. He had won. He had defeated the machine, unshackled himself from someone else's command. Freedom was mere moments away. And yet, even as the immense door slowly opened, Stanley reflected on how many puzzles still lay unsolved.
Dang
Where
it.
had
Stop
his
it, mouse.
co-workers gone? How had he been freed from the machine's grasp? What other mysteries did this strange building hold? But as sunlight streamed into the chamber, he realized none of this mattered to him, for it was not knowledge or even power that he had been seeking, but happiness. Perhaps his goal had not been to understand, but to let go. No longer would anyone tell him where to go, what to do, or how to feel. Whatever life he lives, it will be his. And that was all he needed to know. It was perhaps the only thing worth knowing. Stanley stepped through the open door.
Yay, for freedom.
Stanley felt the cool breeze upon his skin, the feeling of liberation, the immense possibility of the new path before him. This was exactly the way, right now, that things were meant to happen. And Stanley was happy.
Okay. I think... Achievement unlocked. Beat the game. Well, that was... That's interesting. Okay, so I beat the game. I think, isn't there more to this? I'm gonna have to check, and if I am able to find more, I will post it at your request. Just make sure to comment it down below. But I'm not gonna say bye just yet, because you never know what shit's gonna pop up. I mean, take PewDiePie for instance. What? What? Again? Oh hell. Till next time, guys. Yeah. Bye.